November the 11th, Remembrance Day, is the day we remember the brave men and women who have served and continue to serve our country during times of war, conflict and peace. Specifically, the First and Second World Wars and all conflicts since then to give us and others our freedom. I have not had to sacrifice anything for my freedom. It was given to me by those who came before me and sacrificed so much. So now it is my responsibility to never forget the service and the sacrifices of those brave men and women who gave their all for us. I am forever in their debt. In addition, I remember the sacrifices of civilians caught up in conflicts, the doctors and nurses who tend the wounded, the parents who watch their children fight things they couldn't protect them from, the children who were too young to understand why their fathers and mothers, brothers and sisters wouldn't be home for Christmas, the teenage boys who were shipped off to fight before they even got a chance at adulthood, and the children who had to grow up too soon so they could take care of their families in the middle of the war. Because they lost so much and because they gave everything, I thank them. I will always remember. Today, as we live here in Bridport in peace and safety, we pay our respects to all of the fallen, all of the wounded, and all who served in conflicts. Today, as we should every day, we remember those who volunteered, sacrificed, served, fought and died for our freedom. Today, we are in the midst of a different war against the COVID-19 virus. We thank you, the key workers who are working tirelessly for our safety and benefit. And we salute you as we salute those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. We will never forget. We will remember you.
I think what's important from the church's point of view is that we remember as a community, and it's a communal thing. So when people remember together, they feel the solidarity of others, and they know that we are remembering not just our personal sadnesses, but our national and international sadnesses as well. If by staying away and doing that safely, we can benefit our neighbours and people we don't know, and keep our town and our community safe, then we are following in the example of those who we are remembering in the first place, those who gave themselves in service of their country, their community, and of people they didn't know. In Bridport, I think it's my first year here, when I saw that sea of people coming down South Street, it was obvious that for people here, it's very important that they mark that. And it's not just older people, but it's people of all ages, and the youth organisations are very visible. And I think that's a wonderful thing, that we remember together as different generations, and it's obvious that it's important to Bridport.
We have in the past got together, had a secular gathering in South Street whilst the church service has been in process. And this year, of course, we can't do that. But we thought, well, how nice it would be if we could meet together virtually. And so our very kind town clerk, Will Austin, has decided he will set up a Zoom meeting, and we'll give everybody the link to that. And if they'd like to come along and just join us and do whatever they want to do in their secular way, I think it's a very inclusive way of doing this. Any religions, no religions, we don't care, just do what you want. And you can say a poem, you can sing a song, you can talk about relatives you've lost. And we also want to remember not only those who have lost their lives in wars, and they're ongoing throughout the world all the time, but we want to remember those who are left behind. And the same thing is happening with COVID-19. Some people are having their lives taken away, and some people are losing their loved ones. So it's very, very similar, and I think it's a time when we can get together as a community and just be together gently, and just think about what's happening and what's going on. I hope you'll join us.